Hi, dear loves. I'm Necole. Today we had our first class in our 12-week webinar series, All Things Spiritual. And thank you so much for all of you who showed up. There were a lot of people that registered that just weren't able to attend. No worries. When you register to attend live or receive the replay link. And I had to be nosy. I couldn't take it. I was so excited because it was such a wonderful class. We had a lot of fun. And many of you have already been watching the replay, so it's beautiful. I wanted to come to you today and just share some of the things that we discussed, because we just came up with so many powerful things for you to look out for, and ways for you to deepen and activate your spiritual sight. First thing is, you just know that you are spiritually gifted. Every single one of us, okay? Because we're not walking around here with just bodies. We're not just human beings. We are spiritual souls first. Before we were even conceived, we were souls. So remember that you are very much experiencing the spiritual experiences, awakenings, moments, breakthroughs, explosions, manifestations that you feel like you are. You absolutely are. And sometimes it can blow your mind, because then you realize, oh my gosh, am I special? Am I gifted? Is this really happening to me? Could this really be? Did I just pull that into being from my vision, from desiring it that much? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So I want to share with you 5 things that will help you in your spiritual journey, okay? And in your spiritual journey, you may call it Kundalini, you may call it enlightenment, rising and awakening, spiritual growth. It really is all the same thing. First thing is fluoride and phosphorus additives. That's a horrible mineral, and our bodies can't take it. Our body is not meant to house that type of element. And so fluoride is in toothpaste. But if you notice, in baby's toothpaste, it's non-fluoride, because they don't know yet not to swallow it. So just knowing that one fact tells you how serious it is when it is ingested in our bodies. Our bodies can't it harms our bodies. So keeping our bodies cleansed as much as possible through fasting, through purifying with purified water, and staying away from tap water, sodas, pop. Also, and I just saw milk, so if you're a heavy milk drinker, so just kind of weaning off if you can. Also, just nutritional value. Start looking into that, because the bottom line is, our spirit is housed by our body, and our body is our vessel. Our body houses the channel in which we use to communicate with the spirit realm, right? And so our third eye is right here, our brow chakra, or the pineal gland, which is a little element within our brain that is the gateway to the spirit realm. It doesn't have an equal equal element in either hemisphere. It doesn't have a match, and it's the only element in our brain that doesn't have a match. You can't quantify, or you can't compare anything to the spirit realm. So spiritually we know that, and scientifically we know also on a collective level, that the pineal gland is our connection, our metaphysical connection between the here and now and our earthly existence and the spirit realm. So it's big. Watch your diet, watch the fluoride and phosphorus, and get out and sun gaze. Now, I'm not telling you to get out and gaze directly at the sun and mess up your pupils or your retina or anything like that. But I am telling you to treat yourself, get out in nature, be amongst creation, and let the sun warm your soul. Just look up and close your eyes and let the sun warm you and fill you up. I do believe that there are entities on the sun, that there are energies on the sun. I do believe that there are energies that we don't even know of yet. And I do believe that you are spiritually gifted. So get on out there and enjoy the warmth of the sun, the energy of our heat source. I can't stress enough meditation and prayer. Always stay connected, because when you're activating your third eye, or when you're realizing it is activating, you're deepening your strength to communicate with the spirit realm. And when you're working with and through the spirit realm, honey, your body is being served as a vessel, a channel. And there is not all energy of God and purity in the spirit realm. Okay, so just be very aware of that. I always call on Archangel Raziel. Now, before, I didn't know who I was calling on, but it was the same energy that was coming to me. And when I sought Archangel Raziel out, it hit, and it hit like a fireworks explosion. A display just went off inside me when I realized Archangel Raziel was who was working with me during certain elements of my spiritual awakening. So when I would astral travel, he was right there with me. And it's not he or she, but in my earthly human limitation, I associate certain archangels, ascended masters, messengers of the Most High with he or she, or male or female, because of the presence I feel. So Archangel Raziel is a very strong, dominant presence that defies human logic. And he's very strong and protective, but he's very gentle all at the same time. So, you know, he holds my hand when I astral travel. And that's when I move between dimensions. When I leave this earthly existence and my soul travels to another place in time, or another spiritual dimension. Okay, so make sure you're staying connected to divine source, spirit, God, our creator, the most illumined, whatever you refer to our creator as. Make sure you're praying and you're staying prayed up. Okay, the other thing is, because your third eye is the gateway to the spirit realm, it's seeing the unseen. You know, it can really be kind of freaky. It can really freak you out, because you're seeing things that you don't see with your human sight. And so as a channel, as a spiritual channel, I don't always know what I'm going to get, but listening to my body lets me know, should I deny this client their request? Should I not do their request? Should I give them their money back? Should I turn that person down, or should I go through with it? Should I turn back away from this person that I'm about to meet, or should I go through with it and engage it? So you got to pay attention to what your body's telling you. We've got 7 primary chakras, and those are just energy centers within our body, our axis. But we've got from 114 to, I researched someone saying 214 or something like that. But there's way more than the 7 primary chakras, energy centers in our body. But the bottom line is, balance out your chakras. Excuse me, because if you are imbalanced, okay, let's say your root chakra, which is also termed as the Muladhara, okay, in ancient Sanskrit or Indic language, which is just the origin of many Eastern Indian languages, the Muladhara. Now, this is your seat. This is where you're sitting right now. Your sexual organs, your where you house your passion, your desire, your sexuality, lust, and your security, your home, your foundation, or lack thereof, or an imbalance in your standards there, or principles within all of those areas in your life. Okay, so if you're focused more on needing to find somewhere to stay, okay, and that is your focus. That is when you wake up, you're thinking, I got to look for a new place. That's your focus. Well, there's an imbalance because you're pouring your energy there. So understanding how to balance out your chakras is key. I do have an audio at NecoleXO.com that has just really received wonderful feedback, and I thank you all for that, that you can use to balance out your chakras. You want to make sure that you're trying to keep your energy balanced and flowing freely and clearly and in sync with the Most High. Balance. Okay? One of the ways you can do that is through meditation. Okay? And of course, I encourage you to look into the meditation that's at NecoleXO.com for chakra balancing and aura cleansing, because that is specifically what it is intended for. So, dear loves, I will put down below the links and the information for our weekly classes, and I'm so excited. Like, I just did that like a little schoolgirl, you know, because that's how you make me feel. Thank you so much for your support. We do have another free webinar coming up on February 7th. And, register. We've worked out the kinks. We know what went wrong. And so we're really happy about that. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Have a beautiful time exploring your spirituality. Remember, you are spiritually gifted. And honey, I will see you soon.